We love that one, don't we? We love it, we love it. That's good. So what did you guys think? You know, have we got any car manufacturers here today? I heard Mercedes was here yesterday. Did I see a hand? Okay, let's go and talk to her. Let's see what she thought.
Rana Anwar, Digital Marketing Manager from General Motors.
From General Motors?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay. So tell me about some of the video challenges that you face or anything that's happened really good over the last 12 months.
Actually, we usually use branded content like videos of our products or so forth, but we're having a hard time in having good content on our website, and our social media content is a really a big challenge.
Interesting. And do you think that something like this could help you in Egypt? Because I heard the Egyptians have the best humor out of the whole Arab world.
Yeah, that's true.
And so what's it stopping you? Why can't you go and shoot a cool, funny video tomorrow?
I think I got the idea from those videos, and I'll start doing that.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Thank you. Anybody else that shoots video that's worked really well? Anything? Anyone that wants to share any content with us? No? That's all right. You're never gonna give your secrets away. We know it.
Sorry, can I say something? I'm here.
Ah, there we go.
I just want to say something about the last campaign you shared with regards to the kid of Star Wars. The campaign scored very high when they launched
the Passat?
The ad. But then a month after, they discovered that the kid never saw a Star Wars movie. And then it went viral, this piece of info. The campaign got, sorry for the word, screwed.
That's good. That's good insight. So there you have. There's one learning is if you're gonna use a kid dressed up as Darth Vader, at least get him to watch Star Wars, right? Thank you. All right, let's move on. It's a shame I can't show you the Tipex one. That was going to be so much fun. Never mind. Okay, so I'm gonna start wrapping up, so you guys can start interrogating me, or you can start speaking to each other. So this is this view that I wanted to show you from space, and this I'm plagiarizing from my good friend Zaid and his magazine. So just so you know, in only 4 years' time, there's going to be around about $50 billion spent online in the Arab world. That's phenomenal. That is huge. And if you think about, how Egypt is positioned, you have, one of the biggest populations. So, set your strategy now. If you currently don't sell online, or you sell very little, there's a lot around the corner for you guys. So I want to show you Twitter. I felt that on this show we never really speak about Twitter that much, and I think it's probably because it hasn't massively taken off. So here's some of the stats. You've got roughly around 1.5 million active users in the Arab world on Twitter. This is 1.3, but this is taken like in March. It's closer to around the 1.5 mark now. This is how important you guys are. If you look at the opportunity, you are the third largest country with active Twitter accounts, yeah? If we look at how many people tweet, and this is only for 1 month, and this was done back in March, you got like 20 million tweets with actually quite a small amount of penetration. So the people that do tweet here in Egypt are extremely active. And this is the size of the opportunity. You haven't even scratched the surface. You're not even at 1%. So these are some of the popular trends. This time last year, you've increased by 65%, which is great. The hashtag Egypt was still one of the most popular ones used in the region, with just under a million tweets. And now let's look at Facebook. This is Facebook last year. So we're about to publish a brand new report in a few months so that you can see the official figure. But just so you know, there's probably going to be closer to the 50 million mark. This is how important you guys are. Yeah? You are at just over 11 million on Facebook. You know, in a space of a year, it's almost grown by 3 million. So if it keeps on growing, you know, you guys are going to have amazing penetration, really, really good insight from this channel. If we look at it on a linear basis, Egypt stands out the whole time. Everything is pointing to Egypt. This is going to be a keystone for agencies and for businesses that want to expand. They're going to be looking at how can I get into Egypt? Again, the penetration, you got way to go on that. All right, so here's some of the recommendations. You saw Jan today fire up some of our intel, and this is what we saw. We believe that there's a big opportunity here to become socially devoted. If you want to know more about socially devoted, come and see me after the show or go to sociallydevoted.com. But all it is the ability for you to react to questions coming in towards you, whether it's either through Facebook or Twitter. It's how quickly you react. It's customer satisfaction metric. We've already pointed out that Bombinil is doing a stellar job there, and I think, you know, it's exemplary. I think a lot of people can learn from this. Last of all is have a look at who could be your brand ambassadors. Start putting them away now, because our gut feeling from what our clients are telling us is that the brand ambassadors are the people that are going to move your products. They're going to tell you about your service. They're going to be the people that help you innovate. And the great thing, you know, about, you know, using tools is that you can see what the brand ambassadors are saying. I don't know whether, you know, Abdul Rahman Heshan, you know, he if that was a positive or a negative comment, but you know, you guys can read it. You can tell me after the show. Stay competitive, Egypt. You guys have, you know, some phenomenal assets. I did a study on the Groupon type businesses for the Middle East, and guess who was top? Guess who had the most amount of fans? Guess who had the best campaigns? You know, it's Darren Deal. Darren Deal. So everything is looking really, really positive for you guys in Egypt. And if you have any questions, fire them at me now. It's been a real pleasure to speak to you, and I hope that we can interact with you guys on a more often basis. Thank you.
Well, hello. Do you have any idea what's Kuwait doing on Twitter?
Sorry?
What's Kuwait doing on Twitter? I mean, due to the number, how big the country is, I can understand the Malaysian tweets and how big they are, but Kuwait, something fishy going on.
Yes,
what do you think?
Exactly. So for my next session is how to spot fake Twitter accounts in Kuwait. I don't know, but you know, that's something that I'd love to answer. And you know, for us, maybe the insights that we sell are going to be much better when we sell insights for Twitter. So if anybody wants to go into the Kuwaiti market, you know that they're just crazy about Twitter. It's just about using the intel for your advantage. Yeah. So I'm going to... Yeah, of course. So Ahmed's asked me to just fire up our bread and butter tool, which is the analytics, but I think it'll be good to maybe choose a page that we have data on. I don't know whether somebody wants to volunteer their Facebook page, anybody that has more than 250,000 fans. There we go. It's my friend again.
How should I volunteer the page? Shall I tell her the address or what?
Yeah, hold on one sec. Let me just fire it up.
You mean a Facebook fan page?
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So what is it? What company do you work for?
It's facebook.com/teek.egypt.
Teak.
Yeah, it's TIEC
Okay.
Egypt.
All right. Let's see if I can get it on here.
Cesar, I think you request to have more than 200,000 fans.
It doesn't have to,
I think
but I mean,
Tik not have this number.
we can pull more data if it has more fans. Okay, I'm just going to make it comfortable for you guys. So this is a bit of a live session. I've never done this unless we want somebody to buy social bakers from us. So I might be a bit overexcited. Okay, here we go. So let's fire it up. This is our tool. It's so easy. If you ever want to spy on any of your competitors, it's really easy to do. All you do is you tap in their Facebook page in here, and you get to know about all their marketing campaigns. So is it T?
IEC.
Yeah?
C. That's C instead of K, yes. .Egypt.
Dot.
Egypt.
Is that the one?
Yep.
Okay. It's really important to select the time zone, and you'll see why. It's because, a lot of community managers, when I ask them, what time should you be engaging with your fans, a lot of them don't know. Okay, so whilst that's loading, I'm going to just filter here by showing you just some of the Egyptian properties that we've been looking at over the past 48 hours. So while this is catching up, if I could put it out to the floor as, what's been the most challenging thing that you've experienced with this channel? What really frustrates you right now? So, if anybody can open up to us, it'll be really good to find out. Okay, here we go. These are just some of the ways that you can start looking at a particular page. Let's make a vote. What do we want to look at? Vodafone, Etisalat, or Mobinil?
Code Salat.
We might not have it. We can add it in there.
Yeah,
okay,
Salat Egypt. Yeah, it's the second one.
This one. Okay, let's do it. So let's make this session now, as almost like a time to learn about what are the good and the best practices for them. So this is the top level management reporting. If you go and see the CEO or the marketing director that gives you all of these really valuable dollars for your social media campaign, he's going to ask you, okay, show me what you've done, show me how successful it's been. And what you could do is giving him the page score. The page score for Etisalat is actually pretty good. It's 72 out of 100. They've grown their